All right. So you have a question?
Oh, it's not really a question. It's more of a warning. I have a good friend who is a computer engineer and he quit work and now he's a big conspiracy theory nut. And that's how I know about Brzezinski. He's actually a big fan of Gerson.
Who?
Gerson.
Gerson, I don't know.
He has some other theory that if like raw food, if you eat raw food, you'll get rid of your cancer.
Oh dear.
No
wonder, I eat too much fried food, I guess. That's why I'm sick.
I don't know. It's like, I try not to pay attention. Every once in a while he tries to feed it to me, but, I know.
Raw food? Or
no.
Conspiracy?
Conspiracies, but, once you've taken some science classes, you're like, that's not proof. That's not anything.
Right.
So we don't just talk about it, but he's a smart guy. He's very computer savvy, so I wouldn't write off all these people as just being dum-dums or anything.
No.
Some of them are actually very clever, and there's always a reason, and it's a conspiracy, and you're just in the hands of big pharma or.
The conspiracy theories, these are usually really brilliant people, and the problem is, I don't know, have you listened to the podcast O'Neill, Ross and Carey? They just did one on conspiracy theories. These are the people who go in and do the things that we would like to do if we had the nerve. And so they went to a 911 truth meeting a couple times, and then they reported back on it, and it was horrendous, the things these people believe. But you see the dynamics of the group, and it is a certain personality type. And the conspiracy is so massive, and they're willing to believe everything. Walt Disney's been cryogenically frozen, and he's just waiting for the cure to lung cancer to come back out. That's what I believed when I was a kid. And then, because I wanted more Disney cartoons, so I really wanted that one to come out. And, they believe that 911 truthers, they believe in chemtrails, they believe that vaccines are doing this, JFK, we never made the moon. They believe them all. And it's a mindset. And it was fascinating listening to their interview, because it's just, how do you fall for everything?
I think it's a bad break.
Some kind of wiring thing. So I've read some things on it, and it's fascinating how it works. And you really can't argue with them very well. So you can
shut up.
Yeah, shut up. Don't go there. But my boss was really into the in the JFK thing, and I suggested him reading that book that came out that was really thick. I can't remember what it was called now, but it came out a few years ago. And finally, he came to me one day and says, "You know what? I think there probably isn't anything in that. I think, was it called Case Closed? Was it? It was a
really big one.
Huge, thick book. He didn't read it. Yeah, it was by Bigliosi. He's the guy who did.
It's like an assistant TA in Los Angeles.
Yeah, he's the one that did Helter Skelter, right?
It's Helter Skelter.
Charles Manson. He wrote the book about Charles Manson. I think it's the same guy. Yeah, Bigliosi.
I heard him speak.
Yeah, so I think it's the same guy. But my boss finally came to me and said, "I think you're probably right. I don't think there's anything into it." So I was like really surprised, because most of these people don't change their minds very often. It's kind of, So, questions?